If you're new to my channel, don't be a stranger, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Tashandra, and this is where we embrace the beautiful chaos of life. I share everything from my sister Locke's journey and small business adventures to wellness, parenting adult children, and whatever else pops into my head. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm back. This bag has been deglazed 3 times already. I didn't come back on camera for the last 2 deglazings. I am a little concerned only because it is, I don't know that you can really see, but it's still pretty shiny. So some of it is matte, and then some parts of it, like down here, is really shiny. This is matte. So I'm gonna just take my chances and go ahead and dye it again. But before I do that, and this is just mostly because I am impatient, I'm gonna go ahead and put some 4-way care. This is Fleming's 4-way care. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of that on this side because I've been dying to see what it's going to look like. For the parts that were not messed up, I don't really think I need gloves for this, but let's read the instructions, you know. All right, shake well, use a clean cloth or sponge, spread a thin coat, let penetrate thoroughly, rub away with soft cloth. Second application may be applied if desired, do not use on suede. May darken light colored leathers. All right. This is what I used to deglaze. So, let's try to get a thin coat. All right. I tend to be a little clumsy. Let me go ahead and close that up. Rubbing this, there is still some transfer, and that's what I am concerned about. Even though I use the satin coat and I put 3 coats on, it's still rubbing off, and I don't think that's supposed to happen. It is beautiful though. This leather is just soaking this conditioner up. I don't know if you guys can see this, but look how pretty this color is. This Oxblood is absolutely gorgeous. All right. I probably should have waited, but no patience. All right, so let's see. We're gonna go ahead and dye this. I think what I'll do is lay this down. So I'm putting this on a soft surface. Going to pour a little bit of the Oxblood in here. That's too much. One thing that I did learn is to be careful when you dip the stopper in there, because it really does soak up a lot and you can't really tell how much it's soaked up. So I didn't pour that much in here, and this is how much I have on here. Let's see. I'm not gonna hold it up. I'm just going to go across it in circles, overlapping. Doesn't really look like it's soaking it in. It just literally looks like it's just sitting on top, honestly. By now I would have needed to dip it in there again. So my first attempt at dyeing may not have gone as planned. I can see a lot of the swirls on here. So what I'll do now is let this dry again, and then I will go back over it the next time I go over. So this time I did circles going from left to right. So next time I do it, I'm going to go across the top. And when I go across the top, that should help to take out some of the swirl marks that we're seeing right now. All right, so I am going to take these gloves off. That was Gabby, who just came out the room and ran back in the room, and I do apologize. Hopefully there isn't a break in the recording. I was getting a call as well. So actually, let me put this leather dye, I'm gonna pour it back inside. I don't even know if you're supposed to do that. Don't feel like I'm doing any sort of contamination necessarily by doing it, but I'm gonna pour this in here. All right. And then I will get this rinsed out. Fingers crossed I have not ruined the bag, and also fingers crossed this dries and doesn't cause like any additional transfer. So what I've been doing is I have some S-hooks, and I will just put this inside of the laundry room so that it can hang up to dry. But this is how this first side is looking after applying the 4-way care. And this is what it is that I applied. Is the Phoebe's 4-way care, like a leather conditioner. All right, so I am very hopeful that this modification project goes well. Again, for the Portland Leather Goods buy sell trade groups, there are some groups that focus on modifications, and the ladies in there are just absolutely amazing. They're super supportive. You can ask questions, and they're just very, very helpful. So I've gotten the nerve up to go ahead and dye this bag, and I'm just really hopeful that it goes well. Something else I was hoping to do is to cut these off, put some like D-rings on here so that I can use a crossbody strap, but considering the fact that I've had to dye this, I don't know that I'm gonna really do that, like buy a crossbody strap from Portland Leather Goods and then have to dye it. So if I do cut this off and decide to use a crossbody strap with it, then I'll probably just purchase like a cloth type of strap that I can use. So we'll see how that goes. But until next time, I guess in like 24 hours, that will be the next time I will see you all, and we'll continue with adding another coat of the Oxblood Angelus leather dye. Bye.